Morning everyone, welcome back to Different Strokes Level 5. As you can see, I'm back now. I hope you guys enjoyed the Level 5 with Matt last week whilst I was away, and I hope you guys had a lovely week last week. Just for anybody that's new and hasn't been to Level 5 class before, this is for anybody that can walk long distances without feeling fatigued, anyone that can walk without a stick, and anyone that might potentially have some movement in that affected side. Okay, today is going to be a little bit different from normal. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a bunch of pyramid exercises today. Each contains a shoulder exercise, a lower limb exercise, and either a balance or agility based exercise. The way the pyramid exercises work is that the first exercise we do once, the second exercise we do twice, and then the third exercise we do 3 times, and we continue doing them and repeat them for 2 minutes, okay? And in between each one we're also going to do a core exercise. Each one's going to last a minute, and there's 3 exercises in the core ones. The core ones will be based on the floor today, so also if you can get it on and off the floor, that's perfect. If not, if any of the exercises are too hard for you, then please see to his video yesterday, or maybe go back to one of the previous videos that I've done on the Different Strokes Facebook webpage, and you can try some of those out instead. Okay? So today we're going to need either a small weight or a dumbbell if you've got one. We're also going to need a chair or a stick. So if you're near a kitchen side unit, that's perfect. Or anywhere else, if you're near a bed that's got a big headrest on the back, that's perfect too. Okay? So we're going to start with a warm up to begin with. We're going to start off first of all holding hands together, and we're going to do some punching forward. Okay? Just a bit of a cardio. I want just to mobilise those shoulders a little bit. Lovely. And then we're going to come up. And if you've noticed, today I'm in a slightly different location. I'm just across from where I'm normally based at PhysioFunction. I'm in the main building today. And we're going to punch down as well. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen to his videos before, he tends to be in here as well. But just for a change, I thought I'd come in here today. That's it. Next, what we're going to do is some side stepping. Make sure you bring your feet together and then step out, rather than trying to alternate. So, step together and back. Lovely. Good. Next what we're going to do is we're going to step forwards and back. Lovely, well done. Good. And then we're going to do some marching on the spot whilst holding the hands together, and as we come up, we're twisting one side to the other. Okay, really try and power those knees up nice and high and twist round. This is a good core one, but there's also a good cardio one at the same time. That's it, well done. Good. And then all we're going to do is we're then holding hands together, we're going to reach down as low as we can to the floor. So you don't go too far down if you feel like you're going to be off balance. Just go as low as you can. You should feel a stretch in the back of those legs. Okay? And then we're coming back up. And then we're going back down. And then we're going to come back up again. And then back down. Next, what we're going to do, holding arms above head, we're going to lean from one side to the other side. And then after this exercise, we'll move straight on into the exercise program for today. So once more, both sides. And relax and give it a little shake off. So, to begin with, we're going to need a dumbbell and a weight. I'll quickly demonstrate all 3 exercises before we do them. So this is the pyramid one. So the first one we're going to do will be, we're going to do 1 shoulder flexion, keeping elbows nice and straight. If you don't have a weight, you can hold your hands. Straight after we've done that, you might need a chair or side unit for this one. So then all you're going to do is pop in that weight down. We're then just going to go 1, 2 with a lunge. Or if you want, you can then lunge forwards like so. Okay? And we're just doing that twice. The next one we're doing after that is we're going to pop the chair over to one side, because you don't need a chair necessarily for this one. We're either then going to do 3 jumps, or you could do 3 calf raises. Now if you do need a chair or side unit in front of you, that's fine, but we're going to do 3 of those. Once we've done 3 of those, we then go straight back to shoulder flexion. We then do the 2 lunges forward, and then we do either 3 jumps or 3 calf raises and going up onto our tiptoes. Okay, we're going to do this for 2 minutes, and we're just going to keep going through them. I'll go through them and say which ones I'm doing, so if you want to follow along with me, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so if we're ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So starting off with shoulder flexion, good, and then if you need that chair, we're then going to do 1 lunge forwards, and then changing legs to the other side. Now remember, if you struggle on that weak side, please change your positioning so you're holding on in front like so, okay? And then we're either doing 3 hops, or if not, we're just doing 3 calf raises, okay? And again, you can be holding onto a side unit if you need to, okay? Once we've done 3, we go back to that shoulder raise, that's it, good. And then we do lunge, lunge. Well done, keep going everyone, and then it's either 3 hops or 3 heel raises. Good. Once you've done that, back into shoulder flexion, and then we're going lunge, and then another lunge. Good, keep going. We've got just under a minute left. So you can either do the 3 hops again, and even if you don't jump that high, that's fine, or you could just do 3 heel raises, that's fine as well. These are they're quite agility based cardio ones, and also they can get quite tiring after a while, so if you do start to get tired after doing the hopping, then just go straight to the calf raises as well. So we're going back to that shoulder flexion, good, and then 2 lunges, 1, 2, and then either 3 hops or 3 calf raises. Good, keep going. We've still got 15 seconds left, so we should be able to get one more set in. So shoulder flexion, back down, lunge, lunge, and then 3 calf raises, and we'll stop there. Lovely. So if you need to, grab a quick drink. If not, we're going to move straight on to the next set. So the next set of exercises are core based. They're going to be on the floor for this one. So if you've got a nice soft floor around you, that's great. If not, then you can do them seated, and I will try to demonstrate them as we do them. Each exercise is going to be a minute long, and there's 3 exercises for the core. So the first one will be your sit up. You're going to have hands on thighs. I'm going to do that for a minute, okay? I'll just give you guys a second to come down to the floor. And if you take a bit longer and need a bit of assistance, then please just press pause and then play again once you're on the floor and set and ready to go, okay? So, for 1 minute, we're going to be doing sit-ups. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So, coming up. And we're going to do this for a minute. So, just take your time. You can go nice and slow, make it controlled. If you really want to push yourself, you could go a little bit faster. Good, halfway, keep going everyone. 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Next one we're going to do, we're going to come up into a seated position. You're going to have arms out in front, and all we're going to do for the minute is we're going to go forwards and back, forwards and back, like that. So a bit like a boat. We call this one the boat, and it's a bit like rowing on a boat. You should really feel it in your core. The lower back you get, and the more you stretch that back, the more you'll feel it in that core, okay? And we're going to do that for a minute. Okay, everyone? So, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So, forwards, back. Now, if you struggle to do this one and lean back, that's fine. What you can do instead is you can just try and sit in that for a minute, okay? If you're using a chair, obviously just sit on the chair and you're going to reach down to your feet and back up, okay? But keeping those arms nice and straight. That's it, perfect. Keep going, we're halfway through. That's it, well done. Keep going, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good, right. The very last one we're going to do, before we then move on to the second pyramid exercise group, is keeping our feet there. We're going to just do trunk twists, so tapping one side, coming round to the other, and we're just going to do that for a minute, okay? If you're in the chair, just sit in the chair, and all you have to do is just twist from one side to the other, and if you've got armrests, just bring your arms over and then round to the side of them, okay? So, everyone ready? We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So coming round and twisting through. This is really good for a muscle known as your external oblique, so it's a muscle that works just alongside with your core and your trunk muscles to really help with your stability, especially when twisting or going from one side to the other. That's it. Halfway, keep going. That's it, lovely everyone. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, and stop there. If you need a quick drink, please grab one and press the pause button. And we'll get on to the second pyramid exercises of today. So for this one, you're going to need a weight again, and we're also going to be using a chair again as well, okay? So, first one we're going to do will be a squat down, so we're going to do 1, okay? After that, we're then going to do a chest press, and we're going to do 2 chest presses, okay? We're then also going to need that chair or that side unit near us again, because all we're going to do after that is we're going to do 3 knee ups, okay? So what you can do is you can do 3 with the right, and then you can change the next time after and then do 3 on the left, okay? Or if not, you can hold it in front and you can just go 1, 2, 3 and change legs as you go, okay? Again, we're going to do this for 2 minutes, and I'll go through them all with you, and we can then, after that, we'll then move on to the next core one, okay? Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, if you are struggling to keep up, please press the pause button and tap it on the screen, and then that way you can then join back and catch back up again, okay? And we're just doing the legs up, 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. Going back to that squat. Now if you can't hold a weight and do the chest presses and then do the knees up, that's fine. You don't have to use the weight, you can just use your hands. And that's fine, okay? But if you can, then perfect. I'd say use the weight just to make it a little bit trickier, okay? We're going to do 2 chest presses. Lovely. And then we're doing 1, 2, 3. Good. We're then coming down into that squat. Then we're doing a chest press. And then again, 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. And then again, going into a squat. 2 chest presses. And then again, coming up, 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Keep going, we've still got 30 seconds left. So squat down, 2 chest presses, and then coming up again, 1, 2, 3. And if you really want to challenge yourself, you can come out to the side and do it instead. Okay? So again, squat down, lovely. Chest press, good. And then marching, so remember, you can either do it that way, or you can come around, 1, 2, 3. And we've got 5 seconds left, so we'll do the squat, then 2 chest presses, and then we'll finish there. Lovely. Right. Well done everyone. If you need a drink, please grab one, and then please also press pause. Just because there's so much to go through, I'm going to continue going on. But if you need to catch up or grab a quick drink, then please tap the pause button and then press play to join back again, okay? So, what we're going to do next is we're going back to the floor for the next 3 exercises. They're all a minute again, and they're all core based. Okay, so the first one we'll be doing will be bicycle kicks. We're going to do it for a minute. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your hands by your side, legs are going to be up, and we're going to bicycle kick like that, okay? Now that's a bit of a struggle. What you can do instead is you can, if your weak side isn't as movable and you haven't got that much control in it, you can bring your weak leg over your strong leg, and all you need to do is then just do flexion and back like that instead, okay? So you could just do that instead if you're struggling to do the bicycle kicks, okay? Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you're struggling, remember you could do that one. We're going to keep doing that off for a minute. But if you've got generally good control in that weak side now, and you want to challenge yourself further, you can try bicycle kicks, or if both of those are still a bit too hard, you can just bring the leg up and just do toe taps instead, or bring the legs together and toe tap. So this one's quite a nice one because you can alter it really for any sort of level, and based on what control you have on that weak side as well. So good, we've got another 20 seconds, so keep going. Ten seconds left, that's it, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do some leg raises. So for these ones, you are going to have that weak leg over that strong leg, and all we're going to do is we're going to try and bring our legs up as high as we can and slowly control bringing them back down again, okay? So this one is quite an intense one, so if you need breaks in between, that's fine. And if you're struggling after the last exercise we just did, then what you can do instead is, having hands by your side, you can come over and just bend from one side to the other, okay? If you are struggling to do the leg raises.
Okay, and that will work your external obliques like the trunk twists were earlier.
Okay, so everyone ready? We're going to do this for a minute. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So, coming up and back, up and back. And if you're struggling to keep your legs straight, then that's fine. You can come up with bent knees as well. It just might be a little bit less challenging.
Okay.
And like I said, if you're struggling to do that, then hands by your side, and we're just going to try and reach down as far as we can, both sides whilst looking down at our feet. Okay?
But if not, we're going to keep
on with this one. That's it. Good, we've got 15 seconds left. That's it, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely.
Right, now, for the last one, we're going to do trunk twists, but we're going to do them a little bit differently this time. All we're going to do is you're going to twist, and as you come to the centre, we're going to lift our arms up, overhead, back to the centre, and twist round. So it's kind of up, twist, up, twist, like that, okay? Now what we'll do is, just because we're running out of time a little bit, is after we've done this one, we'll all grab a quick drink and go into a cool down, and I might add the last pyramid exercise into next week's session, okay? So, everyone happy to start? 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're twisting, coming to centre, and up. And we're twisting, coming to the centre, and up. And if you are struggling to lift those arms up, then you can just do a nice normal trunk twist round like that without bringing your arms up. But this one's really going to get you to engage the control of that core. That's it. Keep going, everyone. "20 seconds left. Good, 10 seconds. I've got enough just to come and do 2 more both sides. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Right, to finish off with, as we just worked really hard, I'll do all the stretches and cool downs on the floor today. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to lie on our backs again, and all we're going to do
is we're going to pop our right leg down on the floor nice and flat, and we're going to try and bring our left leg up, okay?
After that, all you're going to do is you're going to place your left arm to the side. We're then going to bring our right arm over, and we're going to try and twist
onto our right side, and we're just going to try and bring that leg up.
So we're in this position. And as you come back, you should feel a good stretch through that lower back and up through the hip. Okay? Lovely. We're then going to try and do the same on the other side. Now obviously you can just adjust and change your leg position and then bring the legs over onto this side, but I'm going to turn round just so you can see it from this angle. So you're going to pop the left leg down, left arm out, and all we're going to do is with the right leg come over, bringing the right arm out and getting a good stretch through that hip and through that back. Lovely. Next, what we're going to do, whilst lying on our backs on the floor, we're going to grab that leg and we're going to try and bring it up to our chest. That's it. Now I'm quite tight in my legs today, so hopefully you guys are all a little bit more flexible than me. And we're going to come back down I'm going to try and do the same on the other side.
Lovely. Next, what we're going to do, coming up into a seated position.
We'll do 2 more stretches and then finish there for today. You're going to have your legs out nice and flat, hands out, and all we're going to do is we're going to try and reach as far down as we can, getting a good stretch through the back of our legs. Good. Then we're going to come back and go forward again. Good. And then the very last exercise we're going to do is, while sitting in this position, we're going to hold our arms out and we're just going to twist our arms to stretch our shoulders out from one side to the other. And we'll do once more both sides. And after that, we're just going to shake it off. Well done today, everyone. Obviously, please take your time getting up off the floor. Last thing we want is for any accidents to happen. And yeah, next week we'll do some more exercises. Sorry we couldn't get everything done today, but hopefully next week it'll be just as challenging. So yeah, until then, everyone take care and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.